The richness of the human experience would lose something of joy if there were no limitations to overcome. Unforeseen challenges test human morality and love, revealing the complexity of self-interest in the decisions that impact others. These moments expose the strength and resilience inherent within us to be desperate for survival and long for human connection. Christopher Nolan's science-fictional epic Interstellar 2014 thoroughly encapsulates these qualities through the strength arising from ethical dilemmas and perseverance. Simultaneously, the characters confront decisions that force them to weigh personal attachments against collective needs, illuminating their competing desires and adaptability to adversity. From this, Nolan poses a question. How do the trials we face uncover the core qualities that define our humanity, and what do they reveal about our deepest values and connections? Although leaving the Earth for another galaxy is not a human experience that any of us will ever experience, I believe Nolan masterfully explores the universal struggles and truth between love, virtue, and survival in shaping our character. As a result, Nolan asks us to feel, to immerse ourselves into their journey and understand their motivations that reveal the human resolve in our lives. Interstellar is a profound reflection on how human experiences are defined not only by our triumphs but also by the decisions that lead to them, from the urgency to live and the ethical challenges of choosing oneself over others through fear. Nolan utilizes the film medium to exhibit the quality of human selfishness through the portrayal of Dr. Mann, a renowned scientist who exploited his credentials in fear for his life. Being prepared to die yet fearing death led him to dishonesty, sending a signal out that his planet was habitable when otherwise, attempting to kill Cooper to escape.
You're feeling it, aren't you? The survival instinct. That's what drove me. It's what drives all of us.
Nolan's inclusive language displays man justifying his actions to elicit empathy and suggest that survival instincts override moral principles for everyone. This challenge man faces in compromising his morals reveal the inherent strength to betray others who trust you, and that strength isn't necessarily always righteous. The unavoidable selfishness within our nature exposes the ambiguity of our decisions in the name of self-preservation and ethical integrity, challenging the audience to consider how far we might go under similar circumstances. Furthermore, Nolan throughout the film recites Dylan Thomas's 1947 "Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night." The repetition of "Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night" and "Rage Against the Dying of the Light" emphasizes the poem's central call to refrain and resist the inevitability of death. By urging people to struggle against mortality, the poem reflects the fighting spirit within us all. Through igniting this idea of survival within us, Nolan celebrates the intensity of the collective human experience and our capacity to confront life's end with strength and determination that may make us dishonest. Similarly, the intrinsic resilience to abandonment is portrayed in Interstellar through the lens of love, between our personal desires and familial trust. Faced with the challenge of choosing the next planet, Cooper may present himself as objective, rejecting Dr. Brand due to her subjectivity in using love as a driving force for her logic, but his objectivity may not be as stalwart as he claims. There is an irony, an inconsistency hidden in his behavior that he is also subjective. The other planet he wants to go to would leave enough fuel for a return trip back to his children.
You might have to decide between seeing your children again and the future of the human race. I trust you'll be as objective then.
By illustrating how both characters cling to what they love, Nolan encompasses the capacity to persist against emotional challenges, often tested when individuals must balance their personal desires with their responsibilities. The display of hope as they adapt to their internal battles exemplifies the individual nature of love that complicates our decision-making. Moreover, we follow the relationship between Cooper and his daughter, seeing their conflict when Cooper leaves for space. In their climactic reunion, Murphy understands the depth of her father's love and sacrifice.
Nobody believed me, but I knew you'd come back.
How?
Because my dad promised me.
This act of forgiveness and familial trust through the close-up shot demonstrates her emotional resilience, moving beyond the pain of their past and embracing the true love that sustained them throughout their lives despite being light years apart. Nolan emphasizes the capacity to reconnect and how resilience is revealed in emotional growth, love, and rectification. Thus, Nolan's depiction of love and sacrifice illustrates that true strength often emerges from our ability to reconcile and adapt to emotionally challenging circumstances. Consequently, Nolan and his stylistic decisions in shaping his narrative have created a film that stands as a testament that hardship does reveal the qualities of strength and resilience. These are intrinsic to humanity through the love we experience and the ability to resist capitulating peacefully. Interstellar highlights our relationship values and how grandeur and story are not mutually exclusive, allowing me to reflect personally and refine my emotions on the complicated aspects of humanity's qualities in emotional depth, and to realize that in life, the hilltop hour would not be half so wonderful if there were no dark valleys to traverse.